Not everybody using the name of Jesus is carrying the weight of Jesus.
Let's talk about that. This is Nightwave Radio, no chaser. I'm Jason J. Knight.
And I'm Flip Diesel, co-host here at Nightwave Radio.
Not everybody using the name of Jesus is carrying the weight of Jesus.
See, now that right there is the problem.
Yeah, because some things sound Christian. Some things use Christian words. Some things stand close to Christian symbols. But that does not mean they are carrying the heart, the weight, or the truth of Christ.
That's the part right there.
Exactly. And that's why this matters. Because if we are not careful, we start thinking anything wrapped in Christian language must automatically be of Christ. But 1 John 2:19 says, "They went out from us, but they were not of us." That means not everything standing near the gospel is rooted in the gospel. Not everything using the language of faith is carrying the spirit of faith.
So just because it sounds right doesn't mean it is right.
That's it. And that's where discernment comes in. Because some things use the name of Jesus, but they are really serving something else. Image, power, influence, control, platform.
So the issue is not the name getting mentioned. It's what spirit is really behind it.
Exactly. Because Jesus is not a prop. He is not a label to make something else feel holy. He is not a symbol to be stretched across whatever message people want to push. He carries his own weight.
That's heavy, Jason.
It is. And that's why believers have to stay awake. Because if something uses his name but loses his heart, we should feel that. If something sounds spiritual but does not reflect his truth, his humility, his holiness, or his love, then something is off.
So what do we do when we hear stuff like that?
We don't panic. We discern. We slow down and ask, does this really sound like Jesus? Does this carry his spirit? Does this honor the gospel? Or is it just borrowing his name?
So not everybody using the name of Jesus is carrying the weight of Jesus.
That's it. And in this hour, that's why discernment matters more than noise. This is Nightwave Radio. Stay awake, stay anchored, and we'll see you on the next broadcast. This is Nightwave Radio broadcasting from the edge of the court. If this spoke to you, share it with someone who needs a little courage tonight, and we'll see you on the next broadcast.